Testing. All right. You can cut out that other.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see y'all from Texas, where we should ride in swangers and put diamonds in our neck.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? It's your man, it's your guy, Doc Holiday. We are back, as always, with HBCU Tonight. As always, you're powered by HBCU Overdrive and Overdrive Media. Make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you comment, share it, but most of all, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure that you get everything that you need, HBCU Overdrive. I see people right now. Let's go ahead and file on in. I know some people are watching. Some are watching the baseball game between Southern and Jackson State. That's game number 3. We'll talk more about the the baseball tournament that's going on right now. Before we get into our main topic of discussion. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. Let's see what's going on with this game. But so look like the Jackson State and Southern are going into extra innings. But if you are watching the game, it is tied 2-2. Had some earlier games this morning. Starting off with FAMU versus Texas Southern, then followed by Alabama State and Grambling. Now it's Jackson State, which is the 7th seed, taking on the number 2 seed Southern University Jaguars. And last but not least, the finale for day 1 of the tournament will be Bethune-Cookman taking on UAPB. So other than that, this is what happens when you are running on fumes. I had to go do some take care of some business early this morning, but got all that out the way, and so we are here tonight. But I know people want us. We want to dive in and talk about what's been going on in the news as of late, as of yesterday to be exact. I thought about doing this yesterday when I got off of work, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this topic a show on Wednesday. So of course I had to go take care of my ID this morning, and then pretty much get back here to this side of town to make sure we get everything squared away Um, so other than that, still everybody's still filing in. If you are watching the game right now, have no problem waiting on for folks to come in. But other than that, we got some good, got some news going on around right now, and just in sports. Period. We got some news going on in sports. Period. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and hit this good commercial break. I know we just got on, but let me hit this good commercial break, and then we'll get into overall sports, and then we get on to our subject. Be right back. It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also, you can get birthday shoutouts on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal, David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle, David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. All right, we are back. We are back. So, let's go ahead and get it to it. Let's get it to what's going on right now. Oh, base hit. Got to run on first base. But let's go ahead and get it to it. Let me get into my bag right here. Of course, without no surprise. Well, I won't say no surprise, but I was surprised about this move. Being in Dallas for the last maybe a week and a half, Masai Ujiri as the GM, basketball general manager of basketball operations for the Dallas Mavericks. He has pretty much kind of stayed to himself, stayed quiet. But yesterday he made some news. He basically decided to go ahead and give Jason Kidd his pink slip. I mean, I don't know what else y'all want me to say, but you cannot think that after all that went down for the last year and a half, that you are going to be still going to be coaching. You're still going to be coaching an NBA team, especially when you trade your rising superstar and Luka Doncic for a guy who has been on the injured list or injured reserve for like the last maybe 5 years. And then out of the whole thing, you do get the first overall pick and when you use that to get Cooper Flag, and of course, tanking. Everybody was trying to tank because they want to get their first. They want to get the pick. They want to get their first pick. So, but Mavericks ended the season 26-56. Pretty much almost dead last. We were dead last in the division. Close to the bottom. In the West and overall in the NBA. Ended up with the ninth pick. Don't know who he'll get. But Masai said, nope, you know what? We're not going to celebrate mediocrity here. So I'm just going to have to let Jason Kidd, I'm going to just give him his pink slip and he could go and coach somebody. Somebody's going to pick him up as a coach. In his 5 years with the Mavericks, missed the playoffs 3 times, but 2 of those 5 years he made the Western Conference Finals, and then he made the NBA Finals. NBA Finals in 2023. Yeah, he made the NBA Finals in 2023. 24-25. Of course, we missed the playoffs after the trade to get AD, and then this past season, 25-26. Basically, AD could not stay healthy. We traded him to Washington. A lot of our bigs couldn't stay healthy. Derek Lively goes down with a season-ending injury. Kyrie was still recovering from a torn his ACL tear in his knee. So pretty much you do what you got to do as far as, try to make something out of it. Team was hanging on by a thread. You figured that Jason Kidd would have been on the he would have been spared, but I think Masai's like, you know what, I'm going to bring my own person in. Hey, he knows how to build a roster. He knows how to hire good people. He did hire Nick Nurse in Toronto. He did trade for Kawhi Leonard, even though that was a 1-year rental. He did get Toronto NBA championship. They did let him go, even though Toronto was still in playoff contention after the championship. But other than that, he's in Dallas, and he's saying he's going to, like I said, he's going to bring in his own people. And I would say look for more people. What up? Look for more people. Look for more people to be either moved or reassigned, or he wants to actually bring a winner. He wants to bring a winner to Dallas. Other news and football news and NFL, Aaron Rodgers said he's going to retire after this season. This is his last season, so he gets his swan song farewell tour in the NFL. this will be it for Aaron Rodgers. He is done after this season, no matter either if Pittsburgh decides, Pittsburgh gets a Super Bowl championship or not. He is done after this season. He said this is it. I think Aaron Rodgers is 40. I think he's 42. I ain't don't say well done. Hell with Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. Other than that, as y'all know, we do simulcast between YouTube and Twitter. So all my folks that's on Twitter, that's watching on Twitter, make sure you hit the follow button and then come on to the YouTube side, hit that subscribe button. Let's see. Also, in basketball, NBA playoffs, game 2 of the Thunder and Spurs is tonight. The battle for I-35. Last night, in game 1 between the Knicks and the Cavaliers, I think, I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, we Cowboy fans. I'm a Cowboy fan. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers. I don't. Anyway, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Knicks and the Cavaliers. The Knicks came out with a big victory in game 1. And I think, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it is time. I'm gonna tell y'all this. It is time for James Harden to sit his fat ass down somewhere. Take them receding hairline braids out. Cut your hair. Cut it all off. It's time to give it up. It is time to retire. Go ahead and build your strip club. I don't know where it's gonna be at, but go ahead and build your strip club because you ain't gotta like that no more, man. You don't gotta like that no more. Don't know why you ain't got it like that. But I don't see if Mr. Ford is on. Mr. Ford, if you can hear me, go ahead and put yourself in the comment. I'll drop that link for you. There you go. Since we are almost done with the month of May. What up, Troy? Since we almost done with the month of May, which on Monday is Memorial Day, we'll not have a show on Memorial Day. But this Friday, we will be celebrating our 4 years of HBCU Overdrive. This coming Friday, we will have a show Friday evening. So make sure y'all come and join us on that. No, not yet. I am going to go ahead and try to book it as soon as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and book that as soon as possible. Should be no issue. Let's see. Okay. Game still tied 2-2. And it's bases loaded for Jackson State in the bottom of in the top of the 10th, though. Yeah, top of the 10th. Hey Troy, if you still on here, we go ahead. Let's get some podcasting going tonight. I didn't get on last night because I got off late last night at 10 o'clock. So other than that, yeah, we will Memorial Day. We will not have a show Memorial Day. It is time to reflect and memorialize the men and women who served this country. Also, I'm gonna try to stuff my face. I got a barbecue. Try to give me some charcoal. If it ain't raining this on Monday, get some charcoal. I hope I ain't gotta work Monday. If I do work, hope I don't get out on work late. I want to grill. I got some food. I got some chicken to grill and stuff. Force out. All right, this game going to the bottom of the 10th now. They left 3 on base. This is if y'all watching this game, this is a very interesting game. It's very competitive. Pitching has been. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been one of the people. Myself, and Jeremiah. We have been very critical about the pitching rotation for the baseball team for Jackson State. So, and some of the adjustment that Omar, that he does. So I would say something about that. But with today, pitching has been great on both sides. I'm gonna give Southern their credit. But pitching has been great. Other than giving up the long home run, the solo home run in the 8th inning, it has been great. It has been great pitching for Jackson State today. Can they wake the bats up? That is the main question. Earlier this morning, tournament time started at 9 a.m. this morning. And of course, they are at Rickwood Field in Birmingham, the legendary, historic Rickwood Field. FAMU and Texas Southern gave us a good game to start off the tournament. FAMU takes the W from Texas Southern. I think that was 8-6. In the in the second game, which followed 30 minutes prior to the first game, Alabama State took on Grambling, and it was Alabama State all the way through. It was Alabama State all the way through. In fact, yeah, 10-0. Game ended in 8 innings today. 10-0. Goose said Grambling moves to the losers bracket. And so does Texas Southern lose to the losers bracket. Now, like I said this earlier. I think earlier this week before the tournament started. It is hard to get yourself out of the losers side of the bracket because you have to win 2 games. You have to win 2 games to get everything going. Be right back, y'all. Lead the way, Troy.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah.
I hope y'all can't hear the game.
This is a good game.
Yeah,
this is one.
It is. It's a real good game. The games have been good.
Yeah, except for that blowout. Yeah, that was
the blowout aside. The games have been pretty good.
That was an ass whooping. That was the said Troy. That was the ass whooping. Yeah,
it was.
Say it with your chest.
But here's the thing, though. Does anybody want to see Grambling in the losers bracket? That's the question.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody want to see Texas Southern in the losers bracket? I don't want to see Texas Southern in the losers bracket because Texas Southern can actually generate some sort of offense with the lineup that they have. It's really it's the pitching that gets me.
If I'm being honest, UAPB, even like Southern kind of got robbed, but they not helping it by blowing Rick at the end of the game. That should have been, I think it was the bottom of the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
That tag at second base, that should have been a tie. That man should have been safe on second base, but
that was a snap throw though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was the throw was impressive. One, getting the ball down to the player was also impressive. My only thing was that it wasn't even a bang play, it was a tie. So, and again, if we're gonna be honest, if the umps got the same quality of angle or quality of video that we have, I can understand why you don't change that call.
No, you don't change the call for nothing.
But if this just programmer me, if we had a better quality video, I think that call gets overturned. But I think that's the only reason that call didn't get overturned.
It was a bang play. It was a bang play. He got that ball in there though.
Again, Southern, what the hell just happened? Oh, is he on his giddy up? Oh, he's on his giddy up. He home. He hesitated. Tie ball game. Listen, Southern baseball and Southern softball play the same thing. Don't let them get on base because they're trying to hit and run. I know that third base coach was mad because he thought that dude didn't make it.
He pitched too. I mean, too. What you think about Aaron Rodgers retiring at the end of this season?
He retired a year too late. Y'all don't mind me, I'm drinking from the jug. No, this is this, and it's a man on second with no outs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man on second, no outs. But this has been evenly matched.
Yeah, because what Southern had on, I wasn't sure who was Jackson and who was Southern in the beginning of this game.
Where Crook at? Whose blue y'all wearing today?
And I gotta ask this question. It seems like the softball production was better than the baseball production.
I don't know yet. It's only game 3.
No, I'm just talking about the quality of video, the angles. They had more in it. Again, if you have different facilities, you might not be able to put your cameras everywhere. But just the angles, the cameras, it just seemed like it was more at the softball tournament.
Forced out. Oh, what
Nope.
the hell? Come on.
This is I gotta commend Southern players because they are not committing the base running errors that they did earlier. Getting thrown out at second, playing around. Mm-hmm. That coach got faith in his players because I took that young man out. But they are doing much better now.
But I think that was a call. That was a call play earlier.
I'm talking about that for him to run.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. And the coach can't say nothing. Coach
Right.
can't say nothing.
Troy sent me. So y'all, everybody. Troy sent me the. He sent me the news about Jason Kidd getting fired yesterday.
I'm just going
He
to try
thought
to
I was
figure
gonna flash out.
Listen, I just want to know when y'all was going to try to make this Nico fault too. Who? Nobody. Listen, these. Oh, it's the group chat. Group chat going crazy over this game.
The baseball group chat.
Yeah.
See, you know what? Y'all need to put me up in there.
Hit up Mary's kids. He the one started it.
Like I said, the group chat cool.
He the one started it. I want listen. The only reason I ain't in Birmingham right now is because I'm still going through mediation. So, yeah, I told y'all
going right now.
I have not signed a non-disclosure agreement, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to sign one. So I'm not gonna say how I really feel, but it got better as the day went on. Because if the day started, y'all was gonna have to come. Y'all was gonna have to bail me out.
Well, you get ready to slap baby seals and shit.
But I understand now. Like they explain it to you when you start, but you don't understand until it's not disrespect, it's just business, right?
Yeah.
But the business, the number that they throw out to you, at the first number they throw out to you, it don't matter what kind of business it is, it's disrespect.
It's disrespect. Because they're gonna think you want it, they're gonna think you're gonna jump on it. That's why you always gotta have good negotiating skills, especially with something like that, with mediation, or with a job. You gotta have good negotiation skills.
Listen, when all this is over, I'm gonna give my attorney a shout out because he he gave me the playbook before we got started. He said they're gonna do X, Y, and Z. They always do it.
Yeah, they're gonna try to lowball you at first.
And when they did it, when they first do it, you ain't thinking about what your attorney just told you.
Right.
You just like, I know these motherfuckers ain't just trying me. And then the second offer they give you, you like, okay, so this is the playbook. All right, I'm just gonna sit here and like I'm just gonna sit here because I'm gonna be the bad guy. Because in mediation, it's not really adversarial. You're just trying to get to a place where y'all can agree and settle it. But I'm the bad guy. This my mama. I'm gonna be the bad guy regardless. So it after about an hour, it got a lot better. But like the first 45 minutes I left because I did mediation from the 10th. I went in the house. I got me. Did they get a double? Safe. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't complain about this game.
They went down swinging.
Huh?
They went down swinging. I mean,
yeah. What up, though, Chris? I can't complain about this game. The game was good from the beginning.
He tried to turn the double play. And that's good base running. That is good base running. You make sure he can't turn a double play. The mistakes they did not make the mistakes they made earlier in the game. And that's good coaching. We had some mistakes. We ain't gonna have them no more. You can't see. Well, I got my broken screen. We move into high gear with the software next week. I got everything set up, server set up. It's running. I did a couple tests, so by mid-June, I should be able to host. People can use the software and run their podcast. I should be able to host about 300 people on the server that's set up that I got now.
Sure.
But that's what no, I'm not rolling out AI, real-time AI video processing. I'm not doing that right now. Because to do
is that hard to write?
No, it's easy to write. It's easy to write because I'm not like I explored the possibility of writing my own large language model. And for everybody who don't know, all AI companies, their building block is an LLM. And to write that, I got to do a lot of web scraping. It's got a lot of learning. Like I don't have the time to do that right now. Once I get everything set up and running, then I can work on that as I, start building up customer base. And to be honest, AI to do your regular podcast is fine. The way we talk, our regional color, our colloquialisms, our different region slangs does not work for us.
Right.
So that's the problem that I had with Riverside and StreamYard. We would have some hot takes, but no, I got the front and the back end locked in. That ain't even the problem.
Oh yeah, my boy Chris, I forgot he developed.
Oh, okay. But it was just the problems that I was having because I was like, okay, well, if y'all gonna generate me clips. And anything that was very straightforward, it would clip. But the comedy that we have, the banter that we have, it would miss it. So I'm paying money for these clips, but I'm still doing 3 and 4 hours of editing because of all the good stuff that was missed out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just that's why I just decided no, I got to build my own. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm a software snob. I've been writing code in some form or another since 1997. 1997. So I don't have the ability to deal with bad software like everybody else. Like people complain and bitch and moan. One, if I bitch and moan, I got a blonde haired lady in my house that'll tell me do something. And then two, I know I can do better. And that's not always the case. But in the case of the use case of my people, the way we podcast, I think I can do better. So that was the whole purpose behind it. Also,
Oh yeah,
I ain't paying a bunch of money for some shit that don't do what I needed to do.
that's the other thing. But other than that, man, look. Before we get on to the subject, shout out to my girl Danny Wright for the SID of the year in the HBCU athletic conference. Because y'all do know she double duty because she works with the conference, but she also is the SID with Suno. And they gave her SID of the year. Oh snap.
Where's the basketball game tonight?
Basketball game. Oh,
if it's on Prime, I don't have Prime out here in the tent. I ain't finna.
But if it's on Prime,
yeah, if it's on Prime, I don't have Prime, and I don't have Prime in the tent because I just got my Google TV device out here.
All right,
because I really should be. When I'm out here in the daytime, I should be watching TV anyway.
It's on NBC and Peacock.
Oh, okay. All right. Saw my Knicks last night.
Hey man, look, the Knicks is. I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks is gonna. I don't know. I ain't gonna say they'll sweep Cleveland, but I think they'll give Cleveland 2 games, but they'll win the series.
I think it. Yeah, I think it'll go 5 or 6. But it don't look good. It don't look good for them people. It don't look good for them people at all.
But I think it's time for James Harden to shut it down too. I think it's time for him, the beard, and them receding hairline braids to shut it down.
Maybe he need to have some kids or something. I don't know. That was it. There's bad, and then there was what he was doing last night.
Oh, it was horrible. Like y'all need to put, you know what? Just do it like you do a lame horse or a cow that can't do anything. Take it out the pasture and put.
not a lame
horse. Lights off. Huh?
Not a lame horse.
Yeah, turn his lights off. That's why I say turn his lights off.
But that man told Coco that he was going to get her championship. But I understand because you know when you find your person,
marry.
That's what he said. He said he was going to marry her when they win the championship. That's what he said.
Mm.
And you listen. If Jill Scott said, "What you gonna do for me?" I would tell Jill Scott I would bring the moon to the earth.
Yeah, they shut what's called down the other night. In game 1, they shut down SGA in game 1. I was like,
well, the game plan, you can't have Chet not guarding Wemby. That can't be that. Alex Caruso is a lot of things, and he scored a lot of points the other night.
Alex Caruso played 1 through 5.
That's what I'm talking about. He was playing Wemby at his kneecaps. Somebody call the police. Can we call the travel, please? Can we just please call the travel? You don't get to take 2 steps, gather, and then change your pivot foot. That's
I need Lou Dort to score at least 1 more point.
Oh, this early. He'll get that.
And I need Stephon Castle to give me 4 more points. He must be playing in place of De'Aaron Fox.
He is.
Okay, that's a week.
Because he had the other night he had 11 turnovers. And it didn't matter. And that's why I don't. This might be disrespectful, but this series can end up in a sweep. Because if he would have cut down on his turnovers, this is a blowout.
He could, but you don't have nobody that can stop that alien out there.
Why y'all on the? Oh, hey. So this is a hot take for NBA fans. I don't care how much money you pay for your sideline seats. If you're gonna be on the sideline, you don't get to have food. Them people don't work there to clean up your soda off the floor.
I think they said no. You can clean that shit up.
For these $40,000 I paid, you gonna mop this up. And we gonna stop the game until it get cleaned up too. Hey, Miss Lady.
But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So kick it off, Troy. Let's talk about the NAACP.
Before we start this, it's some fan bases in the South at PWIs, at power institutions.
Start it, and then we can
I'm just giving the disclaimer. You don't need to be going at nobody black about this campaign because your coach can't get a blue chip player anyway. This ain't about you. Now that we got this out the way, I shouldn't see now Whiteland and Seminole in their feelings. Not now.
That's it.
Nah. But so the NAACP, on the heels of the gerrymandering saga, on the heels of dismantling the
Voting
Rights Act, social media by and large had called for Black athletes not to go to SEC schools. And it had gone on for about 3 or 4 days when the NAACP decided to come up with their campaign. And their campaign is essentially any institution, and I misspoke last night, well, I want to clarify, any institution that is making $100 million in media rights deals, booster donations, and revenue, where Black athletes are your prime labor force, they're asking Black ball players not to go to those institutions. And they listed off it was the SEC and a few other states that included the ACC. So it's going from Texas all the way to South Carolina, right?
Yeah, it's basically the southern states that are primarily Republican. So the kickoff was when Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, decided that it was going to redraw the district lines in Western Tennessee, which will be Memphis, and draw the district lines all the way towards, I think, towards almost close to Nashville. Which basically you're going through rural counties. You basically diluted the Black vote right there, because your main concentration of Black people are in Memphis. They are in Memphis. Yeah, your next conglomerate of Black people are in Nashville. All right. So you basically dilute that voting block. And so now the whole state, in a sense, is red. Even though it was already red, regardless, they made it to where it's going to be impossible for any Democrat in the state of Tennessee to be in the state capital in Nashville, or that there won't be another Democratic governor in the state of Tennessee for many years to come, unless somebody sues the state of Tennessee for what they're doing. And then, of course, you goes all the way up to the Supreme Court. But I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to be real. I wouldn't trust anything going to the Supreme Court right now.
Not unless somebody push Clarence Thomas down.
That's what I'm saying. Because I watched this channel on YouTube called Redacted History. And it's narrated by I think it's Andre White.
Yeah.
So he had a video of how Clarence Thomas used to be a radical, and he used to be liberal. Like, he was Clarence Thomas was very radical and liberal when he was in college. He said where it changed for him was somebody called him the blackest. It was some what they used to call him, the ABC. I forgot what it was.
It's another black coon or something like that. I can't remember
Yeah,
what it is.
it was something like that. So basically, his conservatism jump started with Bush Sr. Not Bush Sr., Ronald Reagan. So his first taste of conservatism was jump started by Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was, I'm be honest with you, Ronald Reagan was by far one of the worst presidents that we had in this nation. Worst. And I know we used to get shit about Arnold Schwarzenegger because he was an actor. He turned governor. We get him shit, but at least when he was governor, that California didn't fall off the damn map.
Ronald Reagan was the governor of California when the state of California was out to get the Black Panther Party.
Yeah.
And so everything that happened after that is not a surprise. And as a child that grew up under that administration, and even as a kid, some of the yes, we have foolishness now, but it was foolishness back then. And I know this is gonna sound familiar. Black people went to the seat of power and asked for certain things, and he gave them the absolute opposite. He gave them the absolute opposite. So Clarence Thomas aligning himself with Reagan, also as his wife comes from money, comes from
he aligned himself with in the pockets of the billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why Clarence Thomas is the way that he is now. That let me say this. That nigga don't care about nobody but his damn self.
He bought and sold.
He's bought and sold. He sold his soul to the devil.
And I apologize. I don't mean to be radical, but that nigga right there. And if I'm using the N-word, that tell you how I feel about him. But him, yeah.
And so basically he's been bought to go ahead and gut everything that all other presidents and members of Congress and the Senate had worked for, regardless. Like setting back Roe versus Wade. Of course, what was the other thing?
What is it? Do you know there's a possibility that what is it? Plessy versus Ferguson?
Plessy versus Ferguson,
which could end interracial marriages.
Mm-hmm. But see, he wasn't gonna touch that. That's the thing. They were gonna try to erase everything else that was being worked on for like the last 100 and maybe say 140, 50 years, right? But Plessy versus Ferguson, the interracial marriage, he wasn't gonna touch that because that would mean that his marriage to his wife would have been illegal. So, he's supposed to be in jail. She's supposed to be in jail. What was that? Brett Kavanaugh ain't supposed to be a Supreme Court justice. Who was it? Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland was supposed to be a Supreme Court justice.
No. Yeah, Merrick Garland. Yeah, Merrick Garland.
Merrick Garland was supposed to be a Supreme Court justice. They try to shit on Ketanji and looking at them like, you got your damn mind. Hold on, keep going.
I want everybody to understand this is why all elections matter. Because we don't get here if Obama wasn't a lame duck president. But there is hope. And it's always hope because there's always new elections. Always. But in the meantime, some of my issues with our leadership, specifically the NAACP, and for those who watched last night's show, my aunt
I missed it last night.
My aunt know people who are in the St. Pete and Tampa chapters of the NAACP. I called my aunt to try and get somebody on the show because they weren't picking up the phone. And my aunt told me, y'all cuss too much. I ain't sending my friends to your show. But
they probably cuss too. Shoot, what you talking about?
Mm-hmm. The good Reverend told me how she felt. So I was like, okay, cool. But I had a parent of a 4-star player in Hillsborough County called me and asked me, what is this boycott? And I had made the joke earlier, but I was just joking. I was like, did y'all call the ESPN 300 players to find out what they feel about it? I was just throwing it out there. So when she asked me, she was like, I don't know what's going on. And to give you some context, where her kid played Little League football, played high school football, is 20 minutes away from the NAACP office. So where her kid played Little League football, it's not like a small organization. It's a big organization here. Like you know the players. You should be able to say, hey, how do I get in contact with, this person and that person? The parents don't know. So you having a campaign with parents that you didn't consult, but you're asking these kids to make sacrifices. And I understand everybody's feeling on civil rights. Don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Volunteer people.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna do the job either, don't do so. What's the thing they used to tell us? If you working, I will never give you something I know I won't do. If you know I ain't never been out there to march and the protests and stuff like that because I'm scared or I don't want to go to jail or anything like that. But you telling you asking a 17, 18, 19-year-old kid to go out there and protest.
I don't know how it is in the other states, but in Florida, we have a protest law, a violent protest law, and I'll get to that in a second. I don't want our kids protesting. When they had that whole No Kings thing here in Tampa, every time it came up, I said, black people don't go out there. That ain't us. They ain't going to get arrested. We going to get arrested. They're arrested in Puerto Ricans and Cubans. They're going to arrest us. So if I'm saying this, there has to be a thought process of how do we do this? And my only issue with the NAACP is you are leading from behind. You let a bunch of people on social media create this fervor and you are riding the wave, as the kids say. There's no comprehensive plan here. You want kids to boycott these schools and go where? Name schools. Because as somebody pointed out, you want these kids to go to Big Ten country, Oregon, You want him to go to Oregon? You sure about that? Do some research.
Yep, there you go, Miss. There you go, Natasha. I'm not gonna ask you to do something I wouldn't do. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's like me. It's like I think. Remember, it was a saying that Killer Mike had said. Right? He had a statement, and it was at a conference that they had. It was some years ago. He said, this generation don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to fish. They don't know how to skin their own food. They don't know how to. They are not so. The generation we are not survivalists, right? We didn't. Some of us grew up in the city. Some of us grew up in the country. The ones that grew up in the country, they understand what to do because you can live off the land. If you grew up in the city, what land am I growing? You know, what land am I going to live off of? Because I live in the concrete jungle. But he also said that I'm not like you're telling kids to go do this, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you just going to sit around and let something happen to your kid and you're not going to do anything about it? Because see, parents like us, that ain't going to never happen. Because I know my mama, I don't care. Y'all can say what you want to say. My mama be like, we all going down up in this motherfucker.
Oh, here go Jamal. Hey, Jamal, I'm on Doc Show.
Oh, shit. I just called this chat. You called to prove a point. Corey either ain't playing tonight, and the Fever look like a professional team. They got 28 made baskets on 21 assists for her sitting over there in street clothes.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm on somebody else's show. I ain't going to say what I want to say, but yeah, them corn maze people. Them corn maze people need to go back to the corn maze.
I'm going to send the link to you, Jamal.
28 made baskets on 21 assists.
Hey,
I'm going to send you the link,
Jamal.
Jamal.
He's going to send you the link.
Give me like 10 minutes.
He said give him 10 minutes.
All right.
Listen.
We be talking about basketball and everything for those who don't. Oh, my man Dick Mel, what's up, man? He up in here. Can't expect the kid with $500 racks to $2 million dangling in their face who never had shit and expect them to slide.
And
he right.
People got mad when I said, are y'all gonna put $200 million in the NILs of HBCUs? Mind you, they did not mention HBCUs. And you the NAACP. If you are going to have a coordinated boycott in the southern states of your choosing, and there are public institutions there on everything that is good and holy, HBCU should have been the first discussion. Now, I understand the infrastructure is not there. I understand the NIL may not be there. Mm-hmm. And I also understand that when I went to the NAACP website, the first thing I got hit with before I could even get to the campaign was asking me to donate $30. Cool. You cannot overturn white supremacy on a subscription model. That's one. Two, the transfer portal is closed because you're calling for transfer portal players too. If that was the case, you should have started this shit in November. Because I guarantee you might not have gotten 30 blue chip players, but you might have got 5. You might have got 5. But right now, you have none. Why? Because you waited to after National Signing Day. These kids already have their NIL deals, except for I think there was a kid that just committed to North Carolina on the Pat McAfee. I mean, not Nebraska on the Pat McAfee show. But for the most part, these kids committed, got their NIL deals, driving around in their new cars. They ready to go to their new institutions. And here you come.
Oh yeah, my man right here. What it do?
What's happening, Cal?
Ain't nothing, man.
What's going on, sir?
What's up, brothers? Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Glad to be back. You know, I had a little brief hiatus, you know. But I like y'all talking that talk, you know. It is what it is. Again, you can't expect a kid who is being dangled 500 racks to 1 to 2 million a year to just slide just because you asked him to right now, when you could have been hollering at him 10 years ago. You could have been hollering at them kids 10 years ago because the opportunity was there. I get it. I understand it. I understand the times that we're in. You should have been hollering at them kids 10 to 20 years ago. Let's keep it above. Let's keep it above.
So I would say what the NAACP had said, I knew they mean well, but it was how they said it. It was the wrong way that they said it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'll say this, man. In the context of it, I understand what they're trying to accomplish, but you're behind the 8 ball now. You gotta understand, this is a machine that you're up against. This is a well-oiled machine they already got their ducks in a row. They already put their money behind it. This whole NIL thing, it was all a setup. So, again, what? They gonna leave the SEC? Where they gonna go? ACC? Big Ten? Pac-12? Wherever they go, those athletes are not the majority. They're just the people who bring in revenue, who the fans want to see. So if a kid leaves the SEC, 5-star player, he goes to the Pac-12, who he's going to perform for? The majority of the fans in them stands don't look like him. Yeah, they'll dap him up, shake his hand, take pictures with him and all that. But they don't look like him.
No.
You see what I'm saying? And if you talk about coming back to our spaces, yeah, we look like him, but the institution can't pay him what he's bringing in. But I will say, if I'm an athlete at this point, collectively, if I had brethren behind me, I always said, hit them in the pocket. If they all dipped out, if all the major players in the SEC dipped out, oh boy.
Won't have nothing.
Because now you got to talk about revenue loss. Because again, ESPN ain't really trying to show a snooze fest. They ain't trying to show,
You being nice. ESPN don't want to see the exciting whites.
I'm saying.
He said it in the most nicest way possible. He don't want to see no damn, I'm going to fall asleep on this shit.
I was trying to be nice to him. I'm saying, if you ain't seeing a brother race downfield for 80, 90 yards off a screen pass, the media dollars are not trying to pay for that. They ain't trying to pay for that. So, but if those same players move to our spaces, it forces the media to rethink, you know what? I might need to go down to Jackson or Tallahassee or South Jackson Street and really see what they're really talking about. Because that's where the action is really at. Because make no mistake about it, even the NFL scouts, if all them 3, 4, and 5-star players are in our spaces, even though they have allegiance to those P4 schools, you ain't bringing no action, brother. I'm gonna go down here to this little country town where they really tailgating for real. They really got smoke coming off their grill. I'm finna go down there and see what them folks are really talking about. Because that's where the athletes at, and that's where all the fanfare at. But I will say this, make no mistake about it, for us, we really have to be cautious about it. We need to protect our spaces. Don't allow this opportunity to be a moment where we just absorb everything in that's put on our plate. We have to gatekeep at some point. Got to gatekeep. Protect those spaces, because if we don't, we become a caricature. We don't need that. We don't need to be a space where, oh, we can find places, or we can find athletes here and then we're afterthought. We need to be a solemn space where the institution stands on its own. This is just what we happen to do over here.
So
That's all I got, bro. That's all I got.
You make an excellent point.
You
And
make great points.
As the PWI guy, I'm here to tell you, I have to, on a regular basis, explain to people that these aren't just HBCUs. They are thought centers. They change lives. If not for HBCUs, there are no Black athletes at any of these institutions.
Mm-hmm.
So I make sure people understand the seriousness of HBCUs. But an even better thing, listen, I just looked at a report. I put it in the group chat. And I just did FAMU and Florida State because I wanted to see how much revenue, how much money was actually being spent on the athletic programs of the two institutions. I think Florida State was like at 8% and FAMU was like at 4%. So when we start having these conversations about athletics is taking over the university, no, university still got $672 million of money that is being spent on other places outside of athletics. We can walk and chew gum. We can fundraise for athletics, and we can also keep our core values at the same time. But again, our core values get better when, and this is just for Florida, we have the people who represent our interests in both the big house and the two small houses. You can't just win the governorship and think that's it. No. You got to give them something to work with. You got to win.
Big facts. Big facts.
So and again, my beef with the NAACP in Florida or in my city, give me a plan that I can take and go, all right, I can get behind this. That's all I want. Give me something well thought out. Don't put other people on the line without having some kind of thought out plan. Because it may very well be parents to say, hey, I'll use me as an example. I do all right. Ash don't necessarily need $500,000 to play football or basketball.
Nah.
I got you, dog. If you want to go to FAMU, because he had already told me he wanted to go to FAMU. I got you. If you want to go to FAMU, don't worry about nothing. I got you.
Take care.
Your mama gonna be all right. Wherever you want to go, I got you. You ain't pressed for money. But everybody ain't like that. And the people who ain't like that, you got to be able to get to them, like you said, get to them early and say, hey, what do you think about this? Don't tell them. Ask them what they think. Give them reasons why they should. And just because your ancestors did X, Y, and Z, sound good until you ask people to make temporary sacrifices when they got people with a bag in front of them.
Facts. Facts. I mean, you got to think again. We talking about kids who come from nothing because they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. You show up to a kid, 5-star athlete, come from nothing. You give him $500 a year. You know he gonna take it. He ain't gonna turn it down because his mama, his daddy, whatever it is, they ain't got nothing. Like they barely hanging on. And these current gas prices alone, they ain't turning that down. So, with that being said, we got to make sure that we protect the space because these are institutions of higher learning, of divine learning, if we'll call it, because these are sacred spaces because they can't be tarnished. I mean, yeah, people can say that, well, the leadership this and the leadership did this, they mismanaged the money. I'll tell anybody, and I'll go on record, don't ever talk to me about mismanaging money at a HBCU. And HBCUs have been
I'm a Seminole.
consistently and intentionally underfunded for more than my lifetime. And I'm almost 50 years old. So I'm saying protect the spaces, but understand that these kids are being manipulated because they know the value that these kids bring. And the best thing that we can do, and I'll tell any HBCU coach, regardless of sport, find them first. Find them first, bring them in, relate to them. Don't relate to them because you're Black, but relate to them on their humanity.
So what the NAACP had initially said was that the Black athletes just need to leave those schools in the South that are for gerrymandering, meaning that in a sense where the dog is the dog ears went up and pent back, right? You talking about, okay, so you want our Black kids to you want our kids to leave HBCUs also. So that's why I was like, I knew what they were trying to say, but they worded it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, but where they gonna go? I mean,
that's the thing.
You can go out to Utah State, but look at the state of Utah. You see what I'm saying? You can say, well, come out to California. California hanging on by a thread. You can say, well, come out of New Mexico. That's great. But look how your state runs. The largest population of Black people is in the Southeast United States. I challenge my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, get your ass out and vote. Whatever it takes. I don't care if you have to take off a day at work. Whatever it takes. Make sure your vote is counted because there are people that look like you in your bloodline who have sacrificed life, limb, blood, sweat, and tears for you to have the obligation and opportunity to vote. If you don't, their sacrifices are in vain.
Man, and I listen. I'm not going to apologize for my outrage with the NAACP, but I can understand how some people can be put off by my feelings on it. And I hate missed opportunities. We are literally 6 months behind. 6-7 months behind. This could have been an amazing campaign. This could have been one for the ages. But it's just a missed opportunity. And
I
don't
would
want to
say,
use. Go
I
ahead.
would say spaces like this are curated for a reason. I think we're doing the work. This is a second grassroots movement. If we can reach them, we can teach them to let them know that you have an opportunity to make good on the promise that was sacrificed for you. When we talk about HBCU spaces, it don't matter what state it's in, what city it's in, what conference it's in. We all have a tie that binds, right? Somebody sacrificed for us to be here right now in this very moment. We have an obligation to them to make sure that the generation after us has an opportunity, to make sure that the sacrifices don't go in vain. Whatever that looks like for you as a person, I challenge you to do that. Whether it's your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousin, your sister, whatever it is, make sure that their sacrifice wasn't in vain. I'm gonna tell you, man, class of 2026, I looked at it on social media. I'm gonna tell you right now, class of 2026, they reset the standard, bro. They reset the standard. They are unapologetic about it. And they will let you know where they graduated from. And my heart cries for that. I appreciate class of 2026. Whatever it looks like for them, I hope they make good on their promise. I'm challenging class of 2027 and beyond. I'm also challenging the classes before them. Do the work. Let the folks know where you come from. Bring them in. Whether it's Jackson State, Bama State, PV, Kentucky State, North Carolina Central, Howard, Morehouse, wherever it is. Bring them in the fold. Let them know this is where family is. This is where family is. Don't think of us as an option. We're the standard. We are the standard. Because at the end of the day, they look to us to move forward. Wherever you are in life, ball up top. Ball up top. We're resetting the standard. So NAACP, you might be late. And I hope there is someone from the NAACP that might be listening to this podcast right now. Don't you ever come to us late. Don't you ever come to us late. You come to us first. If you can't come to us first, stay where you at. Stay exactly where you at. And acknowledge us from a distance. Because we're going to always stand tall on the backs of the people who bled, cried for this moment. I land my plane.
Well, so I'm just trying to figure out. I just want to see, because a lot of us states are being gerrymandered, and not even like in the state of Mississippi. I don't even think it's gerrymandered. It's pretty much dilute the whole power structure in Jackson, in the state capital, where they try to make it, they want to be back all white. Florida is a whole different story. Y'all a different animal.
You know what?
Here in Texas, they trying to be slick, but
here is something that I don't think people ever thought about. I am in the process of buying a house. In the neighborhood that I'm buying a house in, it's not traditionally our neighborhood, but the homes, the prices are going down fast. And I'm not saying everybody has the ability to do this. But if you do, and you see that there is a power center that has available homes, maybe you just might want to guess who's coming to dinner. Because they buying up the hood and getting stuck with overpriced properties. Meanwhile, the neighborhood that's down the street from Ash School is 33% under market value because the people can't sell the houses. If you have the ability to move there, wherever it is, your neck of the woods. Hell, if I had the ability to move into Ted Cruz neighborhood and move 20,000 of us in that neighborhood, and just, I might not even be able to win the election. But if I could scare him enough to where he has to take my concerns serious, it might be worth it.
And Ted Cruz, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ted Cruz is always gonna be a bitch.
I'm just using him as an example.
He always gonna be a bitch. I ain't never bro. I never in my life would kiss somebody's ass after they talk bad about me, my wife, my kid, my mama, and my daddy.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just, and again, I just use him as an example. But here in Florida, in the area that I live in, from here to Orlando, it say red, but it's really purple. We have two cities, one with a gay mayor and the other one with a gay police chief, and they used to date, so they was married.
Oh damn!
We was really we really purple. My mayor in Tampa made it her business to try and reach out to the D9s that had scheduled conventions here in Tampa to make sure, hey, Puss in White Boots don't represent Tampa. Let me tell you what we about. And she did her damnedest to keep them in here. So
I will say, whatever opportunity you have, for anyone listening, if you have the FICO score, credit score, capital, whatever it is, you don't necessarily have to buy a home by yourself. You can buy it with other people. If you put enough capital together, you can buy a home, 2 homes, 3 homes, whatever it is. This isn't new. They've been doing it for generations. Don't let this be new news to you. Whatever it takes. Don't steal from your brother and sister. Know how to play the game. When you know how to play the game, it works for you because now you have leverage. Don't allow it because it's a red state. Don't do that. Focus on what you need to do. Have representation. Make sure your ass is at them city council meetings. Let your voice be heard. You pay taxes. If you pay taxes, have your ass at that meeting. Let your voice be heard. Because one thing about it, when you tend to go down to those city council meetings and you let your voice be heard, they tend to get uncomfortable. Don't ever let them get comfortable. Ever. When you allow them to be comfortable, that's when the okie doke happens. That's when it happens. Because you comfortable. They don't hear from you. See, a lot of the system, of course, we all know, is designed for them. You got to let them know that you paying attention. You're acknowledging that you are not benefiting from a system that you are paying into, whatever it is. Let them feel uncomfortable. They'll be all right. You're an elected official, right? Well, being an elected official, it comes with a lot of uncomfortabilities. If they can't handle it, get out the kitchen. You can't cook anyway. Go down the hallway, make some potato salad. Because ain't nobody eating it. Let them be uncomfortable. Make sure that you're represented, whatever that looks like. So I challenge anyone in the chat, anyone that this video is sent to. And I say that because I want people to know. The family I come from, the red clay of Alabama, they got roots that span across the Atlantic Ocean. We ain't letting you breathe until you make good on what you owe. We ain't letting you breathe until you make good on what you owe. Whether it be local, governmental, or academic, political, whatever it is. We ain't letting you breathe. You run for office, stand on what you talked about. Because what you said right here, you said this on January 19th at 9 o'clock in the morning. You said it at that time. I don't want you to forget about that. I'm going to bring that back up for you. When is that going to happen? What's the deadline on that? Oh, you said that on March 14th? When is that going to happen? Hold them accountable. Local school system, whatever it is. Go to the meetings, family. Take notes. Write down names. This is what you said. One thing about them, this is what holds them accountable, but it's also their vice. They like to record what they talk about. They like to record what they talk about. You on video saying this. When is it going to happen, brother? You said this at this time at the PTA meeting or the local town hall on this date at 7:15. When is that going to happen? Hold them accountable. That's how you hold them accountable. Keep record. Document.
What up, Jamal?
What's up? For the record, I want to say StreamYard is ass.
I think all of them.
All of them are ass. But really, StreamYard, how the fuck you have an app? Won't let me use the app even after I give you access, so I have to go through the web browser, and then when I try to open it again in the app, you won't let me in. Your app development suck. Front end, back end, and the middle. All right, I'm done.
All right, bro.
We talking about the
Hold on one second.
NAACP and gerrymander.
One second. UAPB is up 3-0
On who? On Bama State.
on
No,
Cookman.
On Cookman. Oh boy, that is fitting. Y'all see my headline for today?
Hey, man, don't mention Bama State like that, bro. What you talking about?
What? My fault, dog.
Hey,
My fault.
hold on. Hell,
We hit the game?
one of your brethren is at the game talking about Bethune-Cookman is his other school because he want their coach. I got some beef with that dude right there.
That man is not leaving Thune. That is his alma mater. He is right where he want to be. He ain't leaving.
Well,
And
you know,
and I can't say I blame him. Like contrary to
we
popular
got
belief for other people, some people's dream jobs are HBCUs. Sorry to break your heart.
we got a little paper on the side that we can just kind of
I ain't,
spread them.
hey, I ain't doubting that because y'all damn sure got us for our softball coach. I ain't doubting that, but I'm
Hey,
just saying
my bad, bro. My bad.
that she hadn't won nothing while she was there. So you welcome.
Hey,
We
man,
okay.
don't do that.
I'm just saying, just saying. But nah, I don't foresee him leaving. If he does, I would absolutely be shocked and surprised.
Again, this is what I mean by protecting our spaces, curate spaces where we can keep solid coaches
Yep,
that can develop players and also showcase our spaces.
yep.
Get that money up so we can keep them because at the end of the day, for real, that's that's what counts.
Yeah, I mean stuff costs, and your dream God can turn into your nightmare when you can't afford to live. So that's absolutely right. I guess that's kind of what I said when we talked about it on strike season last night with the NCAA and the gerrymandering plan. This ain't even a plan. This is a half cocked idea that somebody decided to attach their names to. You can't tell somebody to not do something and not give a quality alternative to what you're telling them to not
Big
do. My
facts.
whole thing is fine. Don't go to SEC. Okay, the ACC not getting enough hate for me in this conversation. But fine, don't send your child to an SEC school. But are the state chapters of the NCAA fundraising to give this money to the HBCUs in those spaces so we can actually have a fighting chance to get some of those kids and give them stuff.
Big facts.
My point when I said it was I went to family. Everybody knows I went to family. And it's gonna be hard to get a 4-star, 5-star kid to come across the tracks in FAMU and had a spring practice or they summer practice on the practice field when it's 100 degrees outside and the guys at Florida State in the indoor with the AC pump. So if we want to get those kids and we want to get them to come to the HBCU ranks and we want to hold on to the coach Hernandez, we want to hold on to the coach Bills, the Charlie Woods, all of those people, we have to be able to give them the financial backing and the physical backing, as in filling these stadiums, gyms, and baseball diamonds to see these kids play. And
Big
if your
facts.
plan is not including none of that, then it's not obtainable.
Big facts. We all seen it this past football season, the opening game of the year, past season that happened in Birmingham. We
Yep.
saw what happened. We know what was said, what was whispered.
Mhm.
We all watched that game. My boy put it on a showcase.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
coach who the, the coach who had the Judas kiss couldn't rally the troops to get his squad together. He knew If 915 South Jackson Street had a pulled off that upset in Birmingham, we know how that would have went.
Oh, we exactly know how that would have went.
We knew exactly how that would have went.
We just showed our whole natural ass.
You hear me?
We ain't got to be a fan of Alabama State. We just a fan of HBCUs.
You hear me?
Absolutely, because I'm a damn sure say hell Wildcats when they playing white people. Everybody else, fuck them.
You hear me?
I showed out. I showed out anyway because what the hell is a dragon?
You hear me?
Right.
Because I'm telling you, you seen the showcase. I'm telling you, whatever it is, if it got black skin, if it's divine melanated from God, I'm tapping in. I want to see you win. I buy a hat. In fact, I almost came real close. You know how them girls be putting a little, clock it. The little I almost bought a Jackson. What? Listen here. Whatever it is, I'm gonna celebrate all of y'all. Regardless of, I don't care who you play outside the conference. I'm gonna salute you. I want you to win. And I'm saying it right here. I want it to be live, Doc. You can hold me accountable. If you knock off a PWI, I don't care what school it is, tap in, I'm gonna buy a hat. It need to be new era though. It need to be a new era fitted.
Good thing is I think most of us got new era fitteds everywhere because I've seen some Bama State fitteds. I've seen everybody fitteds like just in my travels.
You hear me? Let me know. I'm rooting for you. I buy it and I'm gonna post it and let folks know. Yes, it's Bama State every day, but I'm tapping in with my folks to say, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let them know, oh, it didn't work out for you. Not the way you planned.
Yep.
Oh, you thought the athletic budget had something to do with the outcome of the game. Oh, sorry, bro.
I mean, we look at schools that have budgets quadruple a lot of hours, and they don't win shit. When was the last time Cincinnati won anything? And I think they just built a $15 million football facility.
See what I'm saying?
Last time they was in when they was in the playoff, but they was still in the
got decimated by Alabama.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got beat out their shoes.
Was they in the Cincinnati was in the
They was in the American Colonial or something like that.
Yeah,
so but they just built a $15 million football facility and they don't win nothing.
Well, you know,
they don't even actively compete, not even in football. Not in football, but not even in basketball.
I'd say, most of that money was made off the back end of basketball during those
but basketball from 20 years ago.
Yeah, like what I'm saying, early 90s.
Really, more than 20 years ago at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But so money ball don't work the way people think it's gonna work. We say it all the time. Like, you can pay these kids all of this money, but if your roster construction sucks, if you only trying to go out and get 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, and you don't, I call them glue players, and you don't have none of those glue players to hold all of that together to fill in those gaps, then you the New York Yankees with a high payroll and no wins.
Man, this is the reason why I'm gonna be honest with you. You're saying that, Jamal. That's the reason why I miss coaches like Gary Patterson. He used to be at TCU.
Mm-hmm.
Take no-star, 1-star, 2-star player from high school.
That defense was stout. What?
and
But
develop them and turn them into NFL players.
We don't
that's
coach
because
that time no more.
that's because you can't buy hard and you can't coach hard. Kids
That's
like to
it.
say, "Is it in you?" That is it. Is it in you? Like even when I was playing ball, I've seen. I sat in the gym. I played against Ellen Deladon when I was in high school playing AAU ball. And the only reason why they beat us was because our point guard's daddy had to get married. And she was the number one player in the country. Because we just had heart and we were scrappy. You can't coach heart and scrappy. And a lot of coaches want a bunch of 1 stars, 2 stars kids that just want to play ball and they'll go out there and win.
This is exactly why I'm looking at. And you know what? I hope he listening. Coach Tremaine, PV,
Uh-oh.
they calling you
Uh-oh.
out, big dog.
Uh-oh. Get him.
You got to look too much hard, big dog. Calm down the summer practice, big dog. You know what I'm saying? You're doing
Uh-oh.
too much. But I will say, I love that about him. Whether it's black space, again, because you know it's Bama State all day, every day. But I love that about him because at the end of the day, he letting them know it's PV against everybody. That's what I respect because regardless of what you got, when you come in here, you got to work. You got to work. You
I
can't
think that
just
was
walk in here.
I think that's with any coach. If you look at it like that, if you have a winning mindset and you have a winning formula put in place, kids are going to gravitate towards it. They're going to work towards it, and
You
you
got
know
to.
you got. And sometimes it'd be like, well, I may not go to the NFL. I might go to the CFL. I might go to the United Football League. I might go to the Indoor Football League. But some
Facts.
time, but at some point in time, I know I
Did
got
she
heart.
eject it? Did she eject? Did they eject it? What?
We ain't even talking about just going to the pro level though, Doc. We talking about the work ethic that comes with it though.
Yeah,
Like we ain't even we ain't even tapped into to like draft day or getting a name call. It's the fact that the preparation that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
He is saying, and I like the standard that he set. I like the standard that TC set. I like the standard that E. Rob is set. Be a man first. Because at the end of the day, you're a man before you anything else.
yeah.
You're a man
Yeah.
before you anything else. Before you put on the helmet and shoulder pad, you're a man first. You got responsibility. That's what I love about them. They are teaching men to be men. And they are saying, if you make the promise, stand 10 on it. Stand on it. That's what I respect. And it's kind of funny. I, I, I'm not judging. I'm not in that particular space. I don't know
Oh,
how
good
the
block.
whole fraternity thing works, but I know at least 2 of those coaches that I've had just so happen to be a part of the same fraternity. They happen to be a part of the same fraternity, and they're making the men that are under their leadership stand 10 toes on it. I respect it. I respect it because that's what
Well,
we need.
I
oh,
think that
Dr. Felicia, I need you up here because I need to hear what you got to say about this.
I
Let me.
think this season, and again, I haven't really had a. No, I'm not doing that with the MEAC. This season coming up, the SWAC got, since we've been in the SWAC, the best collection of coaches this upcoming season.
Yeah, I would say that. I don't know about that school in Daytona though.
That- I don't know, man. They on the cusp though. They on the cusp.
No, they're
They
not.
almost there. They
No,
almost
no, they're
no.
not. No, they're not. That
Oh,
season was a
Hey,
fluke because
melanated,
they was about to tell
melanated.
him to
We
go
deal with
get
this.
his U-Haul. No one.
Melanated. I'm gonna go ahead and let you in on a little bit of secret. I'm a diehard FAMU fan, but the beginning of last season, the Cookman faithful was having, I'm gonna call it therapy sessions, and they had a space every Sunday. And up until FAMU coach, who shall remain nameless, made
And
it
fuck
apparent
him too.
that he was not that guy, them people was finna run that man out of Daytona.
I'm just saying.
Yes. They had
I'm just saying.
the U-Haul was finna be in his front yard.
It sure
I'm
was.
just saying.
He
What
had to win the last 3 games to be over 500.
Yeah, and that's their first time being over 500 since they've been in the SWAC.
Yeah,
but
so
I,
Dr. Kanisha, I need to talk about gerrymandering, and oh yes, we need to talk about the doctoral lady.
Oh yeah,
I could
because
do
she
a little
had me
something
rolling.
No,
with the
no, we
rap.
ain't talking about that lady.
I'm saying I'm a coach who think outside of the box. I know what BC had on their roster. It was a matter of play calling. I'm gonna leave it at that because me,
But
Exactly.
that goes back to my point. I'm not talking about the players. We Lord Jamal does not go say crazy things about players, especially pro players. You get this business. College kids, no. Coaching
I can tell you
at
right now.
Bethune.
I can tell you right now. If I was at Bethune, I had you down by 30. If I was at Jackson State, I had you down by 30, 35. If I was at Bama State, you're gonna have to pull the lights out on me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My boy, Jada Wakondon, if you are listening, my boy,
Mm.
you know what we talked about. The play calling, lights out. You can cue the band up in the second quarter. Because we up big.
That
I
was a
think
lazy pass.
I think for BC, it was all about the leadership. I'm not gonna say it was the leadership, it was the leadership decisions. It was some choices that they made. They could have been better than what they were.
So you pretty much saying in a lot of games they got out coached for the most part.
Yeah, they did.
Hmm.
They did. I
Random
mean, when you
game.
look at the film, it's like, bro, what you doing? Like in this situation, bad play call. And as much as I hate, and I'm gonna use this term loosely, I love the blue and white. The I love. I think that's what they call it.
Craig Likely.
Them D people.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down there, bro. You gonna know when I come down there.
Hey man, I'm thinking about making the trip to Montgomery.
Man,
I,
look,
I
when
making
you
the trip.
come, you let me know. I will make sure I got the setup. Matter of fact, everybody on this
I'm
call.
I'm gonna be
Hmm.
at the listen. I'm gonna be at y'all. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. I'm gonna be at our homecoming
Our
west.
homecoming part
I'm gonna
two.
be at our homecoming west. So I'm definitely gonna hit you up.
Homecoming part two. I think I might slide it out with two boss man.
Slide,
But
slide.
I mean, I live right here in the Panhandle, so it's not like it's not a bad drive for me. I just
All right,
gotta make
listen.
sure
I'll
I'm
grab you
home.
on the way with the RV.
Oh, perfect. I have my bag. I get my permission slip signed too.
Slide, bro. Slide. I made you.
Hey, long as you put the honey buns on the grill with the red hots, I'm good.
Oh,
Wait
wait
a
a
minute.
minute.
Wait a minute.
What
Listen
is
here,
this
bro.
sorcery we talking about?
Listen
What's
here,
going
bro.
on?
Hey,
I
we
got,
had these
I
big
got,
backyard cricket, bro.
bro. I got over social media because of that, bro.
That was you?
Yeah, I got off of social
Damn.
media because of that shit, bro. That shit fucked me up, bro. I wasn't ready for that type of viral attention because I'm normally a private guy. I wasn't ready
Mhm.
for that.
Okay.
I
But
wasn't ready for that.
yeah, I didn't know that was you. I definitely remember seeing it.
I'm gonna have
Yeah, I
to
wasn't ready
sell
for
it
that. But
all week
if you
just so I can try that.
look, tap
I
in
mean,
with me,
I
and I got you covered, bro.
I'm
Anybody
normally
that
the person that's point me to the hot fish man, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's a space for that.
bro, listen. Anybody that tap in with me and my people, tailgate, you already know what it is, man. Just show up. But I don't ask you for nothing. I want you to enjoy yourself because I
Hey,
got a lot of
since you
people.
over here, my guy, I gotta ask you about your Wolverines. First and foremost, y'all national champs in basketball,
Here
finally.
you go. Here you go.
But what's up with y'all football team? What's up?
Uh,
Like I think Jim Harbaugh had some felons in
Jim Harbaugh has
PDF.
the coaching staff that could rival the the Georgia Bulldogs.
listen, bro. Listen. I appreciate his ability to assemble a squad. I don't know what they had on the back end. I don't. In fact, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go on record. Sharon Moore, if you are listening, brother, and I use the term loosely, brother, what the hell were you thinking? I get it. You upgraded, you look assistant, but from what I saw, your wife, W, I, and a lot of V's and an E at the end. Your wife, your wife look better than the side piece. I ain't saying, look, I'm not condoning in any capacity cheating, but if you're going to do it,
Do it privately.
at least upgrade. You did not upgrade, brother. In fact, it wasn't even a side step. You stepped down. Why?
He
Your wife
fumbled
even standing, bro. He didn't even sidestep. He stepped down, and the wife stayed. All I'm asking, the sister who stayed at any point, if you need somebody to talk you through it, hit my line. Hit my line,
Oh, geez.
and we can probably make something work out. I
Hey
don't know
man,
what that brother had going on.
oh
He
my,
lost $12 million for a Wednesday.
100%.
was it $12 million or was it more than that? I think it
Bro,
was more than
I mean, would you even call that a Wednesday or is that like a Tuesday morning?
that was a Tuesday
bro,
morning.
I
That
don't
was
even know,
definitely a Tuesday morning.
bro. We talking about, all right, from a football perspective, you got that stutter step, and then you have the delay step. I don't even know what this brother called it. It was a false start, bro. You have a winner, a certified
Delay a
winner.
game on the offense.
We talking
You talking
about,
about that you said 94 million? That was Mel Tucker that lost that right
Yeah,
there.
not Mel Tucker lost 94 million for the same bullshit.
but we talking about the formation is already set. The play is 100% winning, and somehow you decided, I'm gonna go to the line of scrimmage, and I'm gonna audible for a flea flicker. For what?
Against the blitz.
Why? Against the blitz, bro. Against the blitz, bro. Against the blitz. And I'm saying this for anybody who has not looked up what Sharon Moore's wife looks like her credentials. Do yourself a favor.
I
Look it up.
she made, ain't she?
Look
She
it
what?
up.
She I think she's self-made.
That baby is right. Please believe it. I don't know. Mans came to the line of scrimmage, looked to the left and the right, and said, "You know what? Nah, I want to get out of this formation." I don't know why. And then, for what? For a dive left? What?
For the person that says hello, thank you for calling Michigan football office.
Thank you. Hello.
That's really what it was.
But
You
what
was
audible out?
No, sir. No, sir. Coach is not available.
Play had 99% reliability. And he was like, nah, you know what? When you get to the line, call an audible. We're going to run a dive left. For what?
Hold on. I got some news. I just got some news from Pete Thamel on ESPN. LSU is hiring Ed Orgeron. Big Ed on Lane
For
Kiffin's
what?
staff.
Oh hell!
Well, that lets you know what the
Excuse
SEC gonna
me.
look like. That lets
we
you know
gotta
what
talk
the
about
SEC
this.
gonna look like.
Oh Lord.
Did
The
you
SEC
want to
sold up.
win?
They still paying this.
They still paying that man. Remember, LSU is still paying Ed Orgeron
Hey
and
man,
Brian Kelly.
hey man, don't
Well,
pocket watch.
I mean, I would have
Gus
told him a
Landry.
smooth no, unless he gonna come back here and not draw another paycheck. He gonna keep getting the same pay. I held to the no.
If he ain't gonna stop fucking them booster wives, no.
No,
Hey
he's
man,
not. He
hey
not.
man.
He's not. He gonna
Why,
do it again.
why are y'all pocket watching? That brother said, "Listen, I am trying to be the best I can be as a man. And I'm not judging. I'm saying that brother is trying to get the bag, whatever
But
it looks like."
sweetheart, when your husband go play golf and I ain't got practice, I am on the way.
Listen,
That
Oh
what he
man.
said.
I can tell you right now, as far as any SEC program, the only I had Ole Miss possibly winning the SEC. At this point, with this hire, yeah, not so
I mean,
much.
that's gonna be easy because all the Georgia players gonna be in jail.
Uh, You know what? I ain't
Oh,
judging, bro.
that's all Hellcat team right there.
Hey,
Right.
look, I
No, man,
ain't
we gotta
judging.
All
talk about this, man. Who thought this was okay? You of the
Hey,
laundry list of reasons they got rid of that man.
hey, look, Lane Kiffin hired him. Lane Kiffin is the one who put his name out there. You can't blame him. They trust Kiffin, and Kiffin they trust.
And Kiffin hadn't did nothing to warrant all of that faith.
Ed
Exactly.
Orgeron gonna have new babies before the end of the year.
Hey,
Surely is.
hey, man, don't block. Just appreciate.
They done made this game now. San Antonio just is storming back.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this Cookman UAPB game.
They still
UAPB is
losing.
up 4-0,
But remember, UAPB got a pitcher that got a cannon. So
and that's who is on the mound right now.
you can't really you can't really discount them like that because that dude that brother can throw.
97. And they out of the inning. Oh my God. Somebody check on the Alley Cats. And I want to make sure everybody know Coach Hernandez is a friend of the show. He's a good dude. Listen. He made sure everybody knows. He lets those players know about HBCU culture when he's recruiting them. That being said, they still the Alley Cats.
Coach Hernandez, huh? Yeah, I need to holler at him. Say he need to come.
You know what? You sound like Doug, and that's you sound like
I just
Doug.
need to come to Montgomery for a minute. just to show him around.
Nah, he needs to come to Jackson.
No. He don't need to go nowhere near the Mississippi state line.
Um,
Y'all have
didn't
enough
Alabama State win
historical.
30 games this season?
Hey man, look, we ain't count. We are talking about restructuring for business purposes only. Don't worry, we not counting wins and losses. We are talking about quality. We trying to make the coach comfortable.
Oh God.
That's all we talking about. Like we ain't talking about it. We don't need him to go to Jackson, Mississippi, because Jackson, Mississippi, yes, a lot of letters to spell out. Mississippi is a long word, bro. That's a lot of S's, a lot of I's, P, shit like that. Ain't worried about that. Alabama is small. It's easy to spell. You can't get confused. I think, and this is just me, I think any coach in any sport, come to Alabama. We got you. We got you.
Now, why would he leave the beach?
Fuck the beach. It ain't number an hour and a half away. We can drive down
That,
south.
but where he at right now? He's probably like 10 minutes
5
from the
minutes.
beach.
Yeah.
See, it's too much distraction, bro. See, you trying to keep the
How?
distraction
That
on him.
man is what? If anything, that distraction. Being in a landlocked area without access to fresh water might be a kryptonite.
I'm trying to help you out, bro. I'm trying to get
You
you a
trying to help
coach.
me out?
I'm trying to get you a coach.
I like my coach. My coach probably gonna retire soon, but I like my coach.
Talking about
We
shoot.
trying to
Yeah,
get you a coach that don't like the beach.
shoot probably gonna be out of there real soon. Well,
Yeah. Shoot been
probably in the
around since Mike
next.
Martin was at Florida
Yeah, he
State. He's been
has.
around
So
forever.
he's probably gonna be gone. Yeah, he probably in the drop program right now. So he'll shoot might realistically be gone in 3 to 5 years, maybe less, because I really can't remember how long he's technically been a state employee.
Man, I
Too
was
dope.
watching. So I was
Huh?
watching. I was watching my favorite one of my favorite sports podcasts, Raw Room. So
Mhm.
they had Justin Forsett on there, and so y'all know Forsett, he went to Cal.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Just thinking about the team that they had, he was on there, was a backup running back to Marshawn Lynch.
Mhm.
They also had Javit Best was the third string running back. Aaron Rodgers was there for a little bit. Then they turned around and had Nate Longshore as their quarterback. They had Deshaun Jackson, Lavelle Hawkins, Cam Jordan on defense, Thomas Deku on defense. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, bro, that's the team that was actually supposed to make some noise in college football them years. They just couldn't get over the USC hump.
The University of Cal Berkeley is a pretty school that is never going to win a national championship in football.
Not ever, no matter how many billionaire frat boy donors they
Until they
got.
put the motherfucking money
Them
behind it,
dudes
man.
don't care about football.
But when they do, if and when they do,
Berkeley will
watch out.
have a F1 team before they win a championship in football.
I can tell you right now, if and when they do, watch out.
I ain't worried about them. I think I just don't foresee it happening because their donor base that you would get that money from, they don't care about football.
I'm more
There's a
afraid.
lot
I'm more afraid of Duke.
They F1 guys,
They really don't care about football.
potentially golf, maybe soccer. They don't care if they don't care about football enough to put that amount of money behind it with no return.
They're
They will
going through the
buy a
same thing Georgia Tech is.
they will buy a professional football team because that money is going to get them a return, but they won't be an active owner.
If you shifted Cal Berkeley, UCLA, and USC, just and we're talking about just regular, normal fan base to the southeast, in particular the HBCU space, it would be lights out.
Absolutely.
It would be
Yep.
lights out. Like the SEC schools would never see a national championship because all of those institutions would have all the main players. That's my point. If you are HBCU grad, tap in with your people.
Yep.
Tap in with your
Oh,
people.
good save, good save, good save. Foul. Jesus.
Tap in with your people.
What are you watching,
And
Jamal?
I will say,
I'm watching Dallas, Chicago. Score 38-37.
Oh, okay.
I don't think TC pulls it off. I'm just hating.
Hey, you
He
hating,
said,
bro.
just go ahead.
I'm
You
just
I'm
hating.
hating from a distance. Look, at least I'm letting you know up front and honest. I'm hating from a distance. TC ain't gonna win it. Fam definitely ain't gonna win it.
Hey,
At
we just
best.
spoiling everybody's season. Y'all ain't hurt our feelings. We
You
heard
keep
no
messing around with us,
feelings.
we'll make sure Alabama A&M win it.
Boy, what? Who?
Well, we know Bama State ain't gonna win their
Whoa,
homecoming,
whoa,
so
whoa,
y'all
whoa,
keep
whoa,
inviting us for y'all
whoa.
homecoming for some
Hold
reason.
on,
Hey,
hold on,
you
bro.
want to start throwing flames. I just
Hold on,
decided to go ahead and light a building on
hold
fire.
on.
Might as well.
Wait,
Y'all done played us for 2 homecomings and y'all have lost them both.
hold on, bro.
But
Look,
carry
you
on.
get ahead of yourself. You get ahead of yourself. I heard Alabama A&M, my boy.
That's all you heard. That's all
That's all he heard. That is it. That's
They,
all he heard.
yeah, I felt some kind of way about that. Like, bro, they got them little dog houses up there, bro. But, bro, if
Yep.
you ain't winning Magic City Classic, how you winning the SWAC?
Whew.
You got to win Magic
I
City
ain't gonna hold
Classic to
y'all.
win SWAC.
I just like what's being on Twitter and watch all of y'all go back and forth Magic City Classic weekend. I be having me a
Man,
good time.
That should be funny
look,
as
bro.
hell.
It'd be
Alabama
Look,
funny,
schools
man.
are the most
hey,
creative of all the fan bases.
listen here, bro.
They are. I
They
mean, we
call
can't
it,
argue with the 12 fans from Bethune that much. They run out of games.
Well, no,
listen here,
Bethune
bro.
got more fans than PV, so let's keep that a book.
Listen here, bro. They call it the largest black family reunion across the globe for a reason. The
That's gotta be
little
a month.
burgundy, and I'm gonna say it officially on record. I want y'all to send this to anybody who graduated from A&M. The little burgundy and cream. I said it.
So the school
Burgundy
that's
and
up a
cream.
mountain, but they keep calling it a
Yeah,
hill.
yeah. The upper northern region of Alabama.
All right, where
Yeah,
Jen at? Mhm.
you know,
Hey, she know I say that. They be like, "Oh,
Brent.
this a hill." No, that's a fucking mountain. Okay.
I wish Jen would tap in right now. She getting all gas and smoke included. The
I think she
upper
at work.
northern region
Yeah, she probably
of
at work.
Alabama.
It's like 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she go back and listen to it. The upper northern region of Alabama. Little school, they got a little money, they got a little motion, you know.
He
Shout
called
out
them a
to the
little school.
yeah,
They
little
finna
school.
crash out.
Yeah. Hey, oh, you know, you gotta make sure you got a little quotes, a little school.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, little normal.
Oh,
Little
Jesus, he said
normal.
their real name.
Little
He
normal.
did.
Lenore or Alabama.
Oh,
I said
God.
it.
Money. Oh,
You know
come
what it
on.
is? You got your little dog house. All that. You got your little fan base. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna tell you one thing that ain't look about A&M though. If you ain't never been as a black man,
I seen.
Lord Jesus,
I seen. I seen.
Lord Jesus, you will be delivered into the room. Cause I don't know.
A couple of them left that mountain and came down to A&M with fam you. So I've seen,
Mm, I
well,
don't
not a
know.
couple, quite a few.
Listen, I don't know what the requirements are on that little school up north. I have a feeling, whatever it is, Lord Jesus, bless me. Cause boy, I
Think is a requirement. Think is a requirement.
He said they
it ain't
just ready.
even the thick. It ain't even the thickness, brother. It's
What is?
it's on the scale from 0 to 100. Minimum rate is 7.5. God
Mhm.
damn, 7.5. 7.5 is minimum.
I got a
It's
question. Who? I got a question. Who owns the
83. Ugh,
Vegas
money.
Golden Knights?
say it again.
Who
What?
owns the Vegas Golden Knights?
Yeah, the
It's not.
team.
It's not. It's not. It's
It's
not.
a separate entity. It's
Yeah.
not
It's not.
Mark.
What's the name?
It's
I'm like,
not Mark.
Mark owned that damn team. That damn it, he
No. Mm-mm. The
he doing something
NHL.
right.
Yeah, the NHL won't let him get that.
Nah. Again, I don't know who they go. I don't know if they've already named who getting that expansion team, but he should have been at the top of the list.
Whew.
He might
Doc,
suck as a
Oh yeah,
football owner, but he know what he doing in
Wait.
basketball.
Do we play? We
Con,
need to check the
Connie,
schedule. Do we
Connie,
play Alabama A&M at home? I think we play them at home this
Doc, I'm gonna say this on the record. It's official. My wife, my wife,
uh-huh.
wherever she is, her pretty black ass graduated from that little school
In
in
normal.
Norman. Lord Jesus, what?
Oh, that man said she graduated.
I know she did. Cause boy, I'm saying if you are a man of culture such as myself, if you look, I don't know what the requirements are in the little school up there. The little burgundy and white, red and cream, whatever the hell it is. Lord have mercy. I had a tent at Manchester City Classic last year, me and my folks. And there was an A&M tent next door. All I know is there were a bunch of young ladies who supported the school. For some reason, I don't know why. The, the colors look, it's kind of a little nauseous. But I will say, remove the school colors, and yes, we are walking down the aisle. Whatever it is, the only other thing greater, and I will say, this is me and my perception. Is some black ass women from Southern and Grambling.
Mm.
Yeah.
God damn. I don't know where they made y'all prototype. I need to talk to God about that. I need to talk to God about that and ask him, like, my boy, you remember them prayers that I sent up to you? Remember when I was asking you for a certain type? I was looking out for this right here. So shout out to Southern Grambling and the little ass school in Northern Alabama.
uh,
I'm not getting to this. I'd have gotten in no trouble
hey,
this week already.
hey, Coop and Khan made first team all rookie for the NBA.
They should.
That makes sense. I mean, I'm not surprised.
I ask y'all too. What y'all feel? How y'all feel about Aaron Rodgers announcing that he's gonna retire after this season?
Fuck
It's
Aaron
time.
Rodgers.
His ass should have retired. Should have retired after last season.
He taking
It's
up a
time.
job.
It's past time. He shouldn't have came back.
It's time. Let it go, bro. Let it go, bro. It's okay. You made enough
He gonna
money.
be on a podcast with a 10-4 hat on, yelling about stupid shit as soon as he done.
Facts. It's good, bro. We good. We appreciate you. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Have a good one.
Mike Tomlin will still have a job if that ownership one steadfast holding on to his old ass.
Man, Harrison Barnes still play for the NBA.
Yeah, he in the NBA.
Yeah, he still.
Spurs. They done made this a game. It's a 2-point game now.
Let's go.
99-97. I said James Harden needs to go ahead and retire after this season.
But he's not.
He ain't gonna do it.
He's not.
Gonna do it.
He need to go. He need to go build a strip club or some shit.
He would spend all his own money throwing it on strippers.
I'm gonna say it again.
Bro. He gonna spin out of control, bro.
In 2013, I got a job on Memorial Day weekend. I got a job at a company that got bought June 15th. They use completely different systems, and for 4 months, I showed up to work and collect the check, sitting in the office for 8 hours. That is James Harden every playoff year.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. He does. And I also remember getting into hard down arguments about that man 10 years ago because I told people it was going to go in just the way it is ending for him right now.
Yep.
No, man. Well, y'all don't know ball. Like, if you can't see how this going to go, you don't know ball.
You got to keep your face out of strippers. Never mind. Shut up, Charlie.
Nah, he low. I don't even think it was all the strippers. James Harden is a rapper's favorite groupie.
Yep.
Side note, for you people that told on me because I posted that video of Can Your Man Fight the Stacey Dash. I ain't sorry, and I'll do it again.
She gonna bop you, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you.
Wait,
you already telling on me.
Did you say fight?
He did. He said he did. Yes, he said that.
Wait, fight for? Wait, are you talking about Stacey Dash before she had the Republican flip?
Again.
He talking about her right now. That's why he ain't gonna answer.
I am not
proud. Oh no, yeah.
I am not proud of all of my decision making.
You behaving like your frontal cortex ain't developed yet. I don't like it. That looks bad on you, Troy.
Now you talking about Stacey Dash, who made the movie More Money. Maybe
more money.
So what? I would have cashed out.
Money.
I'm going to. If the opportunity was to present itself and there would be no repercussions, I would give her back. I wouldn't.
You talking about right now?
I would give her back.
He
Wait,
is doubling down on this.
wait,
Sure
you
like
talking about right? Wait, you talking about
Hey,
right
hey,
now?
hey, hey, dog, mute that man, Mike. He lost his privileges.
You talking about
But
right now?
my list is diverse and eclectic. I go from
That
Jill
ain't even
No,
diverse and eclectic.
I
That's
go
just
from Jill
nuts.
Scott to Lettucey.
no,
Songbirds got
whoa,
That ain't
number
whoa,
one.
diverse and eclectic.
whoa.
That's the no.
Songbirds top of the
Jill
list.
Scott, no. Jill Scott to Lettucey is the same
Jill Scott
class
is
of
in a league
fine.
of her
That
own.
is the same class of fine. Stacey Dash, nigga.
Wait, you talking about Stacey Dash in 2026?
I said what I said.
Oh no, Doc. Go
Yeah.
ahead and pop my boy microphone. He don't need to talk.
See,
Stacey Dash in 2026
see,
right now?
see.
Lettucey?
Nah.
Lettucey, if you're listening, baby.
Thank
Peaches,
you.
Peaches, if you're listening, honey.
Wait a minute. Now hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey, wait. What's that NBA girl? I mean that WNBA girl that says she's doing the OnlyFans.
Mm-mm.
Doug sent me.
We ain't listening to you right now,
Oh,
big dog.
that's Jalen Brown ex girlfriend. I can't think of her name.
Mm-mm.
She can hoop though. That's crazy.
Stop,
I want
stop,
to know how mama look like. I just want to know how mama look like. That's all I'm saying.
stop. I
Yeah.
need you to go to Troy's page because I'm talking to Peaches right now. Peaches, you know who I'm talking to. I'm clearing everything. I'm clearing everything.
Leave
Peaches,
her ass. Leave her ass where she at.
Who the hell is
Peaches,
Peaches?
you know who I'm talking to. You
I
know,
know who you talking
Hey, if
to.
you
let,
ain't
Leave her ass where she
mm,
at. She is
mm.
the
let
definition
it
of pure
let us
talent.
know who I'm talking to.
I know
Let
who
us
you talking to, and me and you gonna have to fight, buddy.
Who
let
is
us
Peaches? Oh,
but
So I'm
what?
gonna send you
See,
the clip.
that let me know right there.
I'm gonna send you the clip. Troy, I'm gonna send you the clip now.
Let us
Shame.
let us see, sweetheart, baby, Peaches, baby, wherever you are. Mm, bring your black ass over here. I got somewhere for you to sit and rest. Capital REST. Rest.
you
I
can
want you
never
to
talk about
rest.
me no more. I don't want to
Mm-mm.
hear none of
No,
y'all on the show
no.
talk about
You
me no more.
be quiet, bro.
You
You
be
ain't got
quiet.
nothing to say.
You do
You
no.
got nothing
Hey,
to say.
Troy, check your phone.
Lettucey, baby, rest, black woman, rest, black woman. I got your peach. We good. I promise you, we good. Over here, we good. Mm-hmm. On the vowel.
Hey, this is a good game.
They is hacking the crap out of SGA in this game right here.
That's the only way they're gonna be able to contain him.
He got 24 right now.
hmm
Hey, Jill Scott, I need you to go back on tour before football season. Like we need to make this happen.
She's probably gonna tour that current album at some point.
I need to be. I'm not need to be. I'm gonna be front row just like I was at Jazz in the Garden. I'm gonna be front row, and this time I'm coming by myself, so nobody can stop me from jumping on stage.
She is not about to let that go down.
Are you gonna see somebody get two-pieced on the stage? Blink, blink.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't gonna be there, just like she ain't gonna be at home. Do you know she asked me? She said, "Do the season tickets come with homecoming and away games?"
Gentlemen,
She
No.
I ain't,
trying to pack her
gen-
bag.
gentlemen, I ain't mad at you, but I'm being requested to be a what is defined as a toilet seat. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm
All right.
hungry.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
Oh my goodness. All right, we need to yeah, we just got some good, we got a good food place that we need to go to when we get to Birmingham.
Yeah, I didn't. So I'm a little mad at y'all because I've been to Birmingham twice. Ain't nobody say nothing about no goddamn Green Acres.
I don't know about that. I just heard about that from just seen it from BJ just now.
Yeah, because
I've heard about it, but I never been to it. I think I've only been there as an adult once, and I was like passing through for something real quick. We didn't stop that long, but I've heard of it.
Like, that's all right. I'm gonna be there early this time. I'm gonna be there early, and we're gonna hit
Oh, that was a good give and go.
after I set up for the media day. We're gonna hit the city. I don't care where it is. I'm from South St. Pete. I ain't scared to go nowhere. We finna hit the city.
Oh my goodness. This has been a funny one. This
Yeah,
has been a good one. Like you said earlier about the kids, you know, telling the kids to do their part in civil protests. Don't have them do something that you know you ain't gonna do.
right.
Boone is on picture number 2 in the 5th.
Who?
Boone is on picture number 2 in the 5th. It is
Oh,
5-0. Listen, UAPB picture is not playing. Oh, and by the way, for everybody that's here, the same way y'all talk shit about y'all football team, talk shit about y'all softball and baseball team.
Oh yeah, because it was that game against Southern was on both sides was masterful pitching and good defense and went all the way into the 10th inning.
Is they gonna I need somebody to steal home before this tournament over. Don't get out of this inning here. They might got a shot, but if they give up a run, it might be over. Bases loaded, top of the 5th, 2 outs. They got out the inning. But yeah, make y'all reservations for media day.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I need to do that. I know you put it in the group chat. I need to go back and find
Yeah.
So
it. Hey,
Jamal,
today is a
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Happy Emancipation Day to all my Florida folks. This day, May 20th, 1865, 11 days after the conclusion of the Civil War, 2 years after Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, black folks in Florida learned they was free. Happy Emancipation Day, my folks.
Well, y'all already know when our Emancipation Day here in Texas.
Yeah.
And they made it a federal holiday.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that was not crazy, for lack of better terms. Is like that that didn't only happen in Texas. It happened a couple other places too. Like it took 2 years to get to Florida. So like, yeah, that's why accurate history must be taught somewhere. Like if they ain't gonna teach it in school, you got to teach it in the community. But that's a conversation for another show.
What y'all think about? We talked about this. What are y'all thinking about with Jason Kidd getting fired yesterday? Because I was trying to make me crash out on Twitter.
Me? I just
you the one talking about. Oh, yep, Jason Kidd got fired. I was at work. I was like, I'm not crashing out tonight.
I just wasn't sure if you was aware, so I was like, hey, this was going on. But
I thought everything was good in the hood, but then they like Messiah said, "Fuck that." Here's your pink
You
slip.
know what? I am
they're
not
doing a
surprised.
rebuild.
That's what it. So one of our guys in the transport portal, he was a 3-star. Samuel Mitchell the fourth just committed to Trinity Valley Community College.
What
Yep,
for football?
for football.
Man,
He's leaving FAMU to go to Trinity. I've never heard of the school, but it is in Texas. So
You
yeah,
already know what
it's
that's about.
I
you
know
know
what that's about, and I'm
it's
not gonna
70
put that
miles.
young man. I'm not gonna put that young man's business out on the internet. So yes, I know what it's about.
No.
But yeah, he's going to Trinity Valley Community College. It was just announced.
Yeah, it's 70 miles from here. It's in Athens, Athens, Texas. In fact, the JUCO I went to, we are rivals. Navarro versus Trinity Valley. That same school Sean Kip got drafted from.
Man,
Yeah, it's the same
Hey,
school. Sean,
all the best to him.
yep.
I hope everything works out.
he gonna get there and get some playing.
It's
Whether he go up or down is gonna be solely based on him.
It's people talking about on my timeline saying that in 2028 they're gonna try to get Luka to come back to Dallas.
I don't think he's going back.
I don't know why y'all want him back.
Well, they said his thing. Some reports said that he never sold his house here.
I wouldn't sell my house there neither.
Never sold his house here in Dallas. He still missed playing with Kyrie.
What?
That,
Kyrie might not be that long either.
no, Kyrie's staying.
They talking about doing a rebuild.
Nah.
Yeah, around Cooper.
Around Cooper, but Kyrie, I don't think I don't think, and this is just me, you get rid of Kyrie to build around Coop. Around Coop. I mean, it's cool you build around Coop, but I don't think you get rid of Kyrie because he's the to me when he's out there on the court, he's the orchestrator. So
that contract.
I mean, you don't necessarily get rid of him, but you start looking at who can be his replacement.
To be a replacement. So you go into the draft to see who could be his replacement.
Correct, because getting somebody young to play behind a Kyrie, that the experience you need that.
Yeah,
because
that
they are
contract
not
ended
like
in 28.
we said it over and over again. There are very few. There are no, just being honest, because CP3 is gone. Last one is Kyrie. There are no true point guards left in the NBA. Keyword is true. Not two-way guards, not positionless people. True point guards. There are no more true point guards left in the NBA.
I need Dylan Harper to come back in. I think he got a concussion or something.
Eesh.
But Keldon Johnson is balling. Give me that. You know what? Yeah. I think Oklahoma City might lose this. They ain't repeating.
You can't. What was Chet, the number 2 draft pick in his draft class?
Yep.
You can't run for smoke. You are a 7-footer. You
but
cannot
he been
run.
balling tonight, so I can't say anything bad about it. He been hooping tonight.
Because Hartenstein been playing against Wemby.
Ooh, that in and out.
Can you more 55?
Hartenstein has played 23 minutes. Chet has played 25. Shea has played 34. What Wimby got? 19 points and 14 rebounds. And what did I say about them turnovers? Castle only got 5 turnovers. He had 11 the other night. And turnovers matter.
I know Chicago missing Ricky Jackson right now. That's why this game is so close.
Oh, we play Southern tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I told y'all, we doing this whole house search thing in Ash School Zone. And I like to eat healthy. And as much as I like to talk mess about that latest shopping habits, I like to shop at Whole Foods and Publix. It's a Publix, but it ain't no
Whole Foods
in the area.
It's not a fresh market in the area either.
Let me check. Matter of fact, let me check real time because when I get up,
a fresh market or a Sprouts, they kind of all the same stuff.
I think there's a Sprouts.
I heard in Florida, if a Publix is closed during a hurricane, that means that the hurricane is that damn bad.
No, that is a Waffle House.
The Waffle House.
Because Publix actually cares about their employees.
Yeah.
So they'll send them. They will absolutely close early, but as soon as they give you the coast is clear and that store got power, they're gonna open it because they know we done ate all our hurricane snacks within the first hour. So, and normally for some reason, like when I know it wasn't Hurricane Michael. I can't think of that hurricane that hit up here real bad. But they were the only ones that had ice. Nobody else had ice. Walmart don't give two shits about none of their HVAC or refrigeration. So everything in Walmart was down, and there's like 6 Walmarts in Tallahassee. Only people that had anything was Publix. Publix and Winn-Dixie. That's it.
Hey, I heard the Publix chicken that the chicken go hard.
It do.
It do. Next time you come down here, you gonna have to go to one.
What's up, Blue?
Fried fresh with you for you.
I remember when I was living in Tennessee, in Memphis, they didn't have a Publix, but it was one in Nashville, right? So she had to go to Nashville to work. I was like, hey, you already know. Go ahead and go to Publix before you get back.
Listen, one of the things that I remember growing up about Publix is Publix produce is local. It comes from the state of Florida.
Yep.
I would always, them grapes all, not even before they had the whole cotton candy, like the grapes and the watermelons were always sweet. And also in my family, if it's a birthday and you get a cake from anywhere else but Publix,
I am not eating that shit.
Your ass gotta go.
Because is this a Publix cake or not?
I made a mistake a bit when Walmart bakery first opened in South St. Pete. I had came home, and for my niece's birthday, I said, well, there's a lot of people here. I'll go to Walmart and get like the whole sheet cake because they could do it that day. Mont said, here go $50. I got money, by the way. Here go $50. Go to Publix. Just go get one of them cakes they got right there on the counter. Have them put your name on it and bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
And they threw that damn cake in the trash.
Vanderbilt's athletic director won athletic director of the year for the SBJ Awards.
And she deserved it.
Yeah, she does.
She deserved it. But yeah, man, man. But the only reason I eat like that is because when I go into Walmart with that blonde head lady, the food without sugar is 45% more than the regular food.
Yep.
Also, it's some ice cream that I have to have that we always pass by. When I go into Whole Foods, everything high. So I'm selective in what I buy in Whole Foods and Fresh Market.
I go to Whole Foods mainly for the fish counter. Especially when I'm not living in Florida, it's they fish counter. The fish is always fresh.
Yeah. And then the Whole Foods on Dale Mabry. They have the best pizza slices on the Dale Mabry Strip. And there's a couple places on that Dale Mabry Strip when you're going towards Raymond James. There's a couple pizza places on there. And if you take this as a shot, you should. Your shit ain't fresh. Whole Foods pizza is fresh. Now you're going to pay $3.95 for a slice. But
hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
yeah, I use my I check out with my Prime.
I was about to say, you get the Prime deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got Amazon Prime and you go to Whole Foods, it got little tags on it. They have Prime deals with Prime members on it. You just have to check out with your app. You have to scan your QR code.
Yeah, they listen.
Oh, and another thing, since we under a scamming ass grifter of a president and a Congress, when they release these applications for the January 6th, I'm putting my name on that motherfucking application. They've been terrorizing me too. Hell yes. Fuck you think this is? They're my tax dollars. I'm putting my name on there. I'm putting my grandma's name on there. Everybody's name going on one. Shit, I'm gonna send y'all the link. I'm sitting here waiting on it. As soon as that motherfucker go live, thank you. Appreciate you.
For real.
I too have been victimized by the government.
But yeah, listen, it's been fun. But I found a house with a boat dock. And a pool. And it needs some work. It needs some work.
Yeah, but you can negotiate the price down.
Absolutely, because they just the house. I'm gonna say numbers and they're gonna sound crazy, but in this area it's not crazy. They bought the house in December for $384. But they got it listed.
That makes sense for December.
Yep, they got it listed for $599. Goddamn well they ready to get off that house.
Hell yeah.
Because they still got to do it was in Hurricane Helene and they still doing work. I got Arlo. Hey man, look here. Let's go ahead and let you leave out of here with a $20,000 profit and call it a day.
Yep.
Because if the Lord should bless me to allow me to get my hands on that house, I'm flying everybody in once a month for a live podcast. We're gonna be on the water. Marlo gonna bring his boat, and we're gonna be on the water. And I
got my gear. I know you got gear. It's going down.
So, and listen, I'm not unrealistic. I know I might not be able to get the house, but if the Lord, because I've seen what He has done for others, just so happen to bless me, I'm cool. And I know what I said about people living on barrier islands. This is not a barrier island. This is on a canal that lead to a barrier island. I know.
Oh shit! Don't swing it back.
Hold on now. Eagles star pass rusher Nolan Smith was arrested for allegedly speeding and reckless driving, per the Georgia Gazette. Smith was booked into Twiggs County Jail after reportedly driving 137 in a 70-mile-per-hour zone.
He went to the University of Georgia, didn't he?
Yep.
I was about to say, why
Uh-huh.
we shocked? Why is this a shocking thing?
It needs to be illegal to sell Georgia football players anything faster than an Altima.
No, your license is suspended the day you sign.
Yes,
Signing day, hand over your license.
they don't get no license.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, but speaking of dumbasses, we're gonna talk about that boy in Kansas City.
Oh, you talking about Rashid Rice? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
and dumbass.
So you on probation and you smoking weed, and you know they're gonna drug test you. Then you have surgery before you got to go to jail. So now you're in jail with a knee that needs to be rehabbed and healed. What could possibly go wrong? Why am I on ESPNU? Hold on, let me go back to the thing. Let me go back to the SWAT game. They let Cookman back in the game. All right, y'all. I'm finna go to bed.
Oh man, we gonna be back on here Friday, y'all. Friday is we're gonna have a anniversary party for the show for the podcast. Be 4 years on Friday since I started this thing. So
cheers, man. Cheers. We will have a show tomorrow. We will have a show tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be on tomorrow this time. I get off at 4:00. Tomorrow's our inventory at work, so I eat. And Jamal, you already know how inventory is. We hate it. I hate inventory. I told my boss that yesterday. I don't like inventory. I don't like people that's in my way.
I'm gonna be on a different. I'm gonna be on the server tomorrow, and the AC will be on all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the first test of the application. The server's running, so I'm gonna see what this generator can handle. Because, like I said, by the time we get to the end of June, we're gonna be past beta and we're gonna be trying to sell some subscriptions. So, but all right, let me go be nice to that blonde haired lady.
Yep.
I'm about to talk to her about this boathouse.
And hey,
well, I submitted my paperwork for the Tampa building yesterday, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean,
what's up, Doc?
I'm about to say you better go be nice to the blonde hair lady. That means bouncy.
No, not today. Today we got to talk business.
He said not today.
I gotta listen.
Not you mean not just for this 45-minute block while you had this conversation.
I am going to sleep. I got to get up early in the morning and get my black ass to the bank. Melissa called me and said she needs some money for ass, so I got to get to the bank because I can't send her money the way I used to send her because she had one of my debit cards and I used to just put money on the debit card.
Hell no.
No, I don't like paying fees.
Okay.
I'm the dude that have my wife pay the bills because I don't like to see the money leave my account.
I don't either. I understand.
So
I opened a bill pay account and just split my paycheck so my account can be fine.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we may have little issues, but she good people, and unless she need it, she don't call, which is part of the problem. But she called and say, "Hey, I need X, Y, Z." Cool, no problem. So I'm gonna go down to the bank, handle business tomorrow early. If I get that good call, Lord, about that house, I'm blessed regardless. I'm blessed regardless because I'm able to put myself in a position to be able to buy a house and add schools on, which is the key. And the whole purpose is I have not been an everyday dad since Ash was like 3. So being able to be an everyday dad again makes me happy.
Yeah.
So it's just the process. I'm excited about the process because again, if you know my history with my younger kids, I was chasing money while they was growing up. And so I missed out on a lot of things, and I don't want to miss out on a lot with Ash. So, but yeah, I'm
That was a timid ass foul.
man. I just these man swag tournament.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Oh, this on.
Lead with love.
All right, come
And
on.
fuck that
Come on,
school in
Dallas.
Daytona.
You know what? I don't care about
For
this.
Marlo.
I don't care about the school in Baton Rouge, so I can care.
I mean, dog just lets the chopper sing on Alabama A&M, so that's just where we at tonight.
He called it normal.
I'm talking about he called it normal.
And he ain't say it like the school normal. He said it like
No, he
they
called
special
them normal.
Yeah,
Yes. He said that little school in quotations
oh,
in
Jesus.
Upper Alabama. I said, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Gotta love the
All
swag.
right,
Man.
everybody,
Gotta
man.
Gotta love the sweat, man. Got to. All right.
Yep.
See y'all tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow night.